Like what you see? You'd better get damn used to it. Cena, I played you like the fool you were. You really thought we were buddies? I'm Randy Orton. I'm the apex predator. Hell, these two guys probably don't trust me. But I don't want to talk about John Cena, no. I want to issue a warning. To Kane, to Kevin Nash, to Shawn Michaels, to Vader, to everyone. My time has come. This is the era of a new legacy. I'm in charge on Monday nights. And I'm far more dangerous than any mask-wearing psychopath on our roster. Money in the Bank may be 2 months away, but whoever wins, if you so much as think of cashing that briefcase in on me, well, I'll make sure you never get the chance to set foot in this or any other ring ever again. Don't cross me, because I'm the Viper, and I will put you down. Remember, this is my era. Hello everyone, and welcome back to WWE Universe. I'm your host Jitch, and you're watching Monday Night Raw from Detroit, Michigan. Trish Stratus making her way down to the ring first and foremost for what is going to be a big four-way matchup. The four women that we saw compete on Over the Limit just 24 hours ago, competing in this four-way matchup, looking to gain a little bit of momentum. Can the new women's champion Kelly pick up another important victory, or can Trish Stratus or Natalya maybe turn their momentum around just 24 hours after suffering some big pay-per-view losses? And what about Tiny Shiny? Need to new TV. Gotta work out some of the kinks. Oh, that's a shame. We have a new TV and it's got this really cool function where you can like basically like upscale the picture, have the frame rate be like smoother and stuff, and it's really good. But it appears that in game mode, to get rid of the delay, because there is a little bit of lag, it doesn't upscale, which is a shame, because I really like the upscaling. I thought it was a damn nice feature. Whoa, you hear that weird sound that goes through the crowd. Maybe there's a way I can fix it. It has sound again. Here she is, the brand new women's champion. She pulled off the unthinkable, if you ask me. I don't know why, but I definitely did not think we would be seeing Kelly come down to the ring holding women's championship. She was clearly very proud to be in possession of. Just 24 hours removed from a surprise victory over Natalya, it seems the career of Kelly has been turned around. The stocks are up for Kelly right now, to put it simple. Don't mind me, I'm just screwing with my TV still. Trying to find one that looks best. I think standard looks the best. It looked really yellow a second ago. Alright, I'm sorry. we have a 4K TV now, and it has really fancy features and stuff, and it's really cool. I just wanted to have some fun with it, alright? I just wanted to make sure that it was working in a way that I was happy with, because initially it wasn't, and that was making me big sad.
Joining us as we recover from
Oh.
Michael Cole joined by Hall of Famer Jerry Lawler, and we're all set to call the action. Look at the force behind that leg drop.
Right, I'm gonna stop screwing with that now. So, we see first and foremost Tiny Shiny going straight for Women's Champion Kelly Kelly, clearly just trying to make more of a statement in this match. As she goes to the champion herself, and Trish Stratus and Natalya locking up. Very interesting. Of course, we saw a tag team match between these two sides last week on Raw, and it was actually Trish Stratus and Kelly Kelly that came out on top, giving Kelly Kelly perhaps that little push, that little bit of momentum that she needed going into Over the Limit. Just 24 hours ago. It doesn't feel like 24 hours ago because I recorded Over the Limit quite a long time ago. Unfortunately, uploads are starting to catch up. I'm not so very far ahead right now, as today, I'll give you guys some context because you know I don't mind being open and honest about this kind of thing. Today, episode 6 is about to go up, which is a SmackDown, the second SmackDown of 13. And this is only episode 11, so I'm not actually as far ahead as I once was, and I'm not too happy about that, I'll be honest. Actually, that quite upsets me, to be blunt about it. Dropped to the head of Kelly Kelly by Tiny Shiny. Of course, the two winners there from last night's event, Tiny Shiny and Kelly Kelly, going head-to-head with each other, and perhaps that may have something to do with why they are going up against each other. I've got an interesting show for you tonight, including John Cena and Kane finally battling it out one-on-one. John Cena needs to put Kane behind him so he can focus on his rematch for the WWE Championship, which will be happening on Raw in a few weeks' time. Of course, Raw's next pay-per-view, as Randy Orton mentioned in his opening words here tonight, is Money in the Bank. So it'll be quite some time until Raw hits the big screen, so to speak. And of course, 100% of course, my controller's battery is running low. I didn't charge it. I don't know where I put the charger. We have a new TV stand as well, and I don't know where anything is anymore.
Stratus is taking control. Wait a minute! If she escapes the hold.
Excuse me whilst I find it, because it's kind of necessary.
An inverted DDT, driving the back of the skull into the ground. There's no doubt this hold will put tremendous pressure on the lower back. And suddenly, Kelly's in charge. Whoa! And she fights her way out. What an impact from the knee. Oh my gosh! They can't breathe!
Oh my gosh.
Natalya knows a lot of ways to hurt you, and that was one of them. Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only, oh no, as bad as this hold looks, believe me, it feels even worse.
Of course, Over the Limit opponents now facing off with each other whilst I wasn't looking. That's nice to see. Tiny Shiny, Trish Stratus reigniting that spark. At the moment, their record sits 1-1 with each other. This match could technically count as the rubber match, the one that kind of settles the score between the two. But I guess we'll wait and see. I mean, neither of them may come out on top. At the moment, Natalya cannot defeat Kelly Kelly. She suffered 3 losses to Kelly in a row. One in a very controversial fashion on the first episode of Season 3. And then last week on Raw, Kelly Kelly and Trish Stratus defeated Natalya and Tiny Shiny. And then last night at Over the Limit, Kelly Kelly defeated Natalya again. So actually right now, that is not a very favourable record for the former women's champion. Oh, Tiny Shiny went for the cover there, but no, only a 1 count. A very classic move in this season. We're trying something new. It's called the 1 count movement, where we're going to be trying to cut out 2 counts. They're too obvious. It's too obvious people are going to kick out when the referee counts to 2. But if he counts to 1 and then they kick out, it really takes you off guard. At least it will for the next year, and then we'll probably go back to normal. Ooh, there's the K2, I believe she calls that. Is that the K2? No, that's not the K2. I think no one knows the K2. I don't really know. I can't really say I've ever cared for Kelly Kelly's matches. Kelly very quick to break up the submission hold there by Natalya. She had a very concerned look on her face as Tiny Shiny hits the 9-2-5, baby, yeah! Is that going to be enough to get the victory over Trish Stratus for the second time in a row? Natalya distracted, but oh, Trish Stratus was able to kick out. Natalya in for the cover on Kelly, and again, that's just a one. Say the one count movement, folks. It's a thing we're doing. And a discus clothesline. Here comes the cover from Natalya. Nope, not enough. An attempt by Tiny Shiny to no avail. Pins do count on the outside in these multi-person matches. This is a ruling that we have here in the WWE. Tiny Shiny can go for the victory on the outside. But Kelly can also hit the K2 here on Natalya, who is not getting up to her feet at all. Oh, there you go. And hit, I think, that's a discus clothesline. Wait a minute. The disrespect by Kelly using Natalya's own finishing move on her. Here comes the cover. Is that going to be enough? No. We are really just getting two over-the-limit rematches in one match right now. Speaking of over-the-limit, I'm looking forward to seeing our light heavyweight champion Zack Ryder, who successfully retained against Shane McMahon, set to face off against Jinder Mahal here tonight. Jinder Mahal not eligible for the light heavyweight championship, but just because he isn't doesn't mean he can't face the champion. I can assure you the Great Khali is not eligible for the light heavyweight championship either. We have gotten some clarification. I believe it is anyone over 215 or 25, one of the two. I can't actually remember now. 220 I think might be the limit. Something like that. Here's a roll-up by Tiny Shiny. And, oh, no, okay, we're getting a reverse roll-up. We're getting a roll-up battle, folks. We are getting a roll-up battle. Trish Stratus, Tiny Shiny, and Natalya broke it up. She didn't want to see that one go on any longer. Tiny Shiny is the only one not holding her head. 9-2-5! Woo! Bam, there it is. Tiny Shiny into the cover on Natalya. Trish and Kelly distracted, and Tiny Shiny picks up the victory. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Tiny Shiny has pinned the former women's champion Natalya here tonight, which will do a long way in getting her that little bit closer to her former women's championship currently held by Kelly. What a momentous victory this is indeed. This will go down in the record books as a very special moment for the tiniest, shiniest wrestler we have on Monday night, yes. Here comes Jinder Mahal and Zack Ryder. At the moment, Jinder Mahal becoming growing frustration. I think I worded that really poorly. With the WWE right now, with Monday nights, he demanded that he be on Over the Limit after the Disciples of Darkness didn't give him and Khali a fair fight in their debut matchup. McMahon did not put them on the show for Over the Limit, so they took it upon themselves to crash a match between Bret Hart and British Bulldog, which actually helped form a new team, the Hart Foundation, and they defeated Jinder and Khali. Zack Ryder, the proud light heavyweight champion, I think so far has done a great job with that championship in just the month that he has brought it back here to Monday nights. I would love to see what is next in store for Mr. Ryder. Here tonight he faces Jinder Mahal. This doesn't really help him in a lot of ways. Jinder Mahal, of course, even if he defeats Zack Ryder here tonight, cannot be a contender for the Light Heavyweight Championship, as he is not in that division. I'm going to try and play. Oh, no. I think there's a very small delay, so I might have to mess with the TV settings again a little bit. Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a lot of too lates, but I guess we'll see.
What do you think about Jinder, King? Here's the thing. This match, of course, isn't for the championship.
Yeah, I think that's just it's a little bit too there.
If he does, he could lose momentum or even worse.
Mahal side suplex brings down Zack Ryder. Remember the other day we were streaming Mario 35, and I think that was where I had to make that change because unfortunately it just didn't work. Mahal looking to pick up a victory over Zack Ryder here tonight. To say not eligible for the Light Heavyweight Championship, that doesn't mean he can't defeat Zack Ryder in singles competition. What the hell does that mean, Lawler?
Check out WWE.com. You'll find updates and blogs from all your favorite superstars.
Mahal coming up off the top here. Oh, and he got him. There is no time limit on this match, apparently. German suplex sends Zack Ryder down, but Zack Ryder with a forearm. Off the ropes. Oh! Definitely seeing a better performance from Jinder Mahal than we have as of late here tonight. Zack Ryder up to his feet in the ring. Jinder Mahal catching him. Death Valley driver. Connecting on the Light Heavyweight Champion. Jinder Mahal really showing an aggressive side of himself here tonight. I don't exactly envy Zack Ryder, as the Light Heavyweight Champion currently seems to be getting victimized by this new star. Submission hold applied by Ryder, but Jinder Mahal's feet were in the ropes. Referee made the right call there. Whether you like it or not.
How impressive have these superstars been live tonight on Raw?
Live?
And the body contorts in a natural way. Zack Ryder has the arm. A picture perfect backbreaker right there. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the longest running weekly episodic television show.
And a neck breaker again by Jinder Mahal. Really taking his time to admire his handiwork as he wears out Zack Ryder, and here comes that full Nelson slam. Jinder Mahal into the cover, and the Light Heavyweight Champion kicks out. Ryder has dealt with a lot of adversities here tonight, but I gotta say, I think Jinder is definitely a stepping stone. If Ryder can defeat Jinder, it may be time to step above the Light Heavyweight Championship. Of course, as a record 3-time champion, you gotta wonder, when is Zack Ryder going to step out of his weight division and move up to something bigger? I think this might be a good telling sign that he should maybe stay in his lane, to be honest. Saw this a moment ago, but Jinder Mahal delivering a second Death Valley driver on the Light Heavyweight Champion. I'm not even sure how that would bust you open, but apparently it did. And here's the cover from Jinder Mahal. And again, Ryder continues to try and put up a fight, but Jinder is showing a mean streak here tonight against Zack Ryder. And there's Jinder's first victory right there and then over the light heavyweight champion who just got dismantled by Jinder Mahal. That is a champion he just defeated. Remember that. And Jinder Mahal is victorious here tonight. He's done it. He's defeated Zack Ryder. You can't really ignore that. Big congratulations to Jinder Mahal on a much needed victory here tonight as Monday Night Raw continues. Up next, I believe Heath Slater is set to go one-on-one with 1/3 of the Legacy, Cody Rhodes. It's very strange to hear this not as menu music, I must say. Cody Rhodes makes his way down to the ring here tonight, 1/3 of the Legacy. Randy Orton literally saying he's not even sure these guys trust him. I feel like Orton, the new WWE Champion, could be leading these guys down a bad path, but at the same time, you know, I'm sure they don't hate being associated with the WWE Champion. It certainly does put their names on the map a lot more than what happened to both Cody and Ted after leaving Monday nights before. They know their place. They know where they belong. They've learned. Being associated with Randy Orton seems to be beneficial for them. Oh my god, the speakers sound like shit.
Approaching the ring from Pineville, West Virginia, weighing 232 pounds.
Later. Heath Slater making his way down to the ring here tonight. He had an absolute career-defining performance, is definitely the best way to put the night that Heath Slater had at Over the Limit. He may not have defeated The Miz, but the way he went toe-to-toe with the Intercontinental Champion, I think, says everything you need to know about Heath Slater's actual integrity and what this man is capable of. And I think we're going to see more great waves made by Heath Slater as time goes on here on Monday nights. Cody Rhodes going straight in on the offense. Of course, you've got to think Heath Slater is definitely not going to be at 100% here tonight. Not after what he's been through. Definitely not been an easy 24 hours for Heath Slater. Competing for the first time for a singles championship. Unsuccessful in capturing it. You know, that can never sink in too easily, I'd imagine. Real technical back and forth between these two. The way I expected to see this one go at all. Of course, Brie Bella still in the corner of Heath Slater until Justin Gabriel is able to return to Monday nights. For the time being, it is Slater and Bella. The core missing kind of its core member, if you ask me. Cody Rhodes, ooh, dropping Heath Slater flat down. His face kind of collided with the ropes there. If you ever felt a ring rope, those things are not actually as bouncy as they look. What in the world did we just see? This is Cody's first match since being absolutely victimized by Randy Orton when approached by WWE.com interviewers. Cody Rhodes was questioned on why it was that following the many beatdowns at the hands of Randy Orton, he decided to align himself with such a monster. Cody Rhodes said simply, if you can't beat him, join him. He said, as it currently stands, I am in no position to say I am bigger or better than Randy Orton. And during the whole time I am taken under Randy's wing, I can become a better competitor.
He hits the drop kick from an incredible
Just don't underestimate Heath Slater, is definitely something we've learned in the last 24 hours. And here tonight, I think we are seeing a tremendous performance from Heath Slater. Once again.
He's just so dangerous.
So dangerous.
And he fights out of it. He breaks the hold. And there's a hard right hand.
The ropes. Drop kick by Cody Rhodes.
Cody, collar and elbow tie up.
Back and forth tie up between the two as it's Cody who takes control. Slater leaned against the ropes. What's Cody going to do here? Oh, stomps right on the chest of Heath Slater as Cody Rhodes goes in for the cover. Try and defeat the former contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe one day those championships will be in the line of sight for Cody Rhodes. Well, that championship.
Nicely avoided there.
The ropes and another dropkick attempt, but that time Slater saw it coming.
Straight right hand. Oh, over the top rope, out onto the floor. Look at Cody Rhodes.
Cody got him up on his shoulders. Alabama slam head coming off the steel steps, and Cody Rhodes not even showing the slightest bit of concern for what he has just done to Heath Slater, and again sends him over the top. And now Cody coming off the top. Jeez. Heath Slater taking more punishment than necessary. Oh my god. Cody Rhodes seems pretty content with the potential count-out victory here. Heath Slater gets in the ring just to get turned around and straight caught into Crossroads by Cody Rhodes. Is this going to be enough to get the victory over Heath Slater? Brie Bella providing quite the distraction.
Heath Slater is in a world of trouble. Good counter there by Slater.
Cody deciding to try and wear out Slater some more. Brie Bella paying off for Slater just as much as she has Gabriel in the past. It's a great kick by Cody Rhodes there. Heath Slater. Ooh, got him. If I can't kick out of this, then I know that yeah, I think the delay is going to be a little too much. I'm going to have to just not have my upscaled game. That's a shame. I barely kicked out of that. Cody once again going for the Alabama Slam on Heath Slater as he continues to wear out the former contender to the Intercontinental Championship. And Cody, a second Crossroads. Brie Bella had any smarts about her, she would let Heath Slater take the loss. I guess he doesn't have to. Cody Rhodes setting him up perfectly in the ropes there, and Heath Slater capitalizing. Here's another pin attempt by Cody Rhodes, and Slater was able to kick out of that one. The fighting spirit of Heath Slater has been tested and tried the last few days. Oh, and the referee gets knocked out. But he's back up to his feet. Wow, you don't see that every day. Referee got up in an instant. Oh, Brie Bella! That can't be legal. We've got two bloody messes here. How has Brie Bella not been kicked from ringside after literally putting her hands on Cody Rhodes?
Oh, look how groggy he looks. He's in desperation here.
Heath. I think he's poked the bear a little bit too much here. Heath Slater Feeling the pain of Cody Rhodes. What is his other signature? Did he do the disaster kick at this point? Is that a signature? I thought that was a finisher. I can't. Oh, that was almost definitely 3. Knee to the gut. Here's the cover. Still not enough. Still Brie Bella intervening in Heath Slater's affairs in this matchup, trying to make sure that Heath Slater does the core good. Slater coming off the top, and Cody reverses it. Perfectly setting up. I think it's go time for Heath Slater to put up with shut up. There's a crossroads once again. There's your cover. And I think Cody Rhodes definitely picked up the victory there. It kind of had to be. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes sometimes.
Here's your winner, representing Legacy, Cody Rhodes.
Man, what a contest. We definitely just witnessed one for the ages.
That was physical. Very back and forth matchup between these two. I definitely have to say, I think Brie Bella really did pay off pretty nicely here for Cody Rhodes. But in the end, for Heath Slater. But in the end, it was Cody Rhodes who's walking out victorious in this one. As we move towards our next match of the night, I can't wait to see what happens when John Cena and Kane finally meet one-on-one.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing 323 pounds, Kane.
The big red demon Kane targeted John Cena upon making his WWE return. It was a shocking, violent assault on the WWE Champion, but to my understanding, it had nothing to do with the WWE Championship. No one has been able to get any comments, naturally, from Kane. No one knows why Kane did what he did, but it is not about the WWE Championship. Whatever Kane's motives are, whatever it was that drove Kane to go for John Cena, it was John Cena that seems to be more the target of Kane's affairs in this situation. It's not necessarily about the WWE title. The former WWE Champion remains absolutely clueless as to what it is he could have done to cross the big red demon. But whatever it is, Kane is hell-bent on taking out John Cena. And it's Cena's duty to step up into that ring here tonight and try to put Kane in his place just a little while before John Cena will eventually get his WWE Championship rematch with Randy Orton. Orton is not even slightly concerned about the idea of having to set foot in the ring with Cena again. I think those two delivered a pretty great main event matchup back at Over the Limit. I'm very curious to see what happens when they face off once again. Two face rappers walk away like... I don't remember what he says in that part. This is it. Kane immediately on the offense here with John Cena, but it's Cena who manages to turn things around nice and quick there. Two of Raw's most fierce competitors, if you ask me. I've messed with the TV settings so many times between matches that I can't get used to the timing. I did this to myself. This is something that Cena has been dying for. Randy Orton preoccupied in his main event match with Bret Hart later on tonight. He is nowhere to be seen in regards to tonight's matchup between Kane and John Cena. So this one will officially be underway. We've known that last week this match was supposed to happen on Raw, but it was an attack from Randy Orton that prevented that from happening. See, now I can't. I know that the delay is gone. I still can't do it. It's too hard. It's too hard. John Cena tying up tightly with Kane, but it's Kane who turns things around there. The big red machine. Say he's really got it out for John Cena.
He's 7 feet tall, but his mean streak is significantly longer. And he touches that one.
That was a weird statement there, Lorna. Lawler. Big run and boot, and out of the ring goes the former WWE Champion. John Cena, of course, 24 hours removed from losing his championship for the 3rd time. After having only just won the title at Extreme Rules, Randy Orton saying he used John Cena to bring a world title to Raw just so he could take it away from him. There was no alliance. They were never together. They were never a group. John Cena was never part of the legacy. Randy Orton just wanted to make sure Raw had a world title and Cena was useful to him. The 3-time WWE Champion has done everything he can to turn around these fans, to get them to support him. Not only that, to come out on top for himself. It just seems like no one is in the corner of the former 3-time WWE Champion. Right now, John Cena is getting, once again, just victimized by Kane.
And that one hurt his hand. Goes behind. Ouch. Oh, what a painful kick. The kick connects.
John Cena really doing his best to fight back against the big red machine, but Kane just doesn't let up. And here comes the sidewalk slam from Kane. Cena dazed. This is not the performance of a man who just lost his WWE Championship, but then this isn't the ordinary opponent that he's up against here. Kane's return to Raw has been nothing less than chaotic, I would say, for all those that he set foot in. Oh no, not again. Not again, Kane, not again. We already saw this once before. Kane's return was this exact moment that we're about to see happen for the 2nd time to John Cena. Not again! Oh! Of course, this time things are different. The championship is on the line. Not the championship, sorry, the championship is not on the line. Correct me. This is a one-on-one match, is what I meant to say. This time, this is not just a simple attack from Kane. This is an actual official matchup between these two. Kane just going straight in on the offense. John Cena, bloody battered mess, and Kane is not going to let up there. He wants to watch the blood flow.
Cena just one heartbeat quicker on that exchange. Oh no! Oh man! Trying to rip that lower back.
John Cena really thinking that he's going to force Kane into submission. He lost his damn mind. Ooh.
Oh man, right on the button, and Cena goes down.
One thing I will say is John Cena definitely has a lot of fighting spirit behind him. He has overcome The Undertaker in the past. He has shown that he has what it takes to go up against a freak of nature like Kane. Undertaker and Kane, very similar. You'd almost say they're like brothers. But they've never been on the same brand, so we've never really seen the two share a ring with one another. Cena taking out the leg of Kane. Really doing everything in his power to wear out this monster. And you got to think in John Cena's head if he even knows if what he's doing is of any effect or not.
Hey! And he fights out of it. He breaks the hold. John Cena, the 2009 Superstar of the Year. And he would trade that rare honor away in a heartbeat for the WWE Championship.
Off the rope and... ooh.
And I think he's begging him to bring it.
John Cena, look at the state, the amount of blood that is shed across this ring from the face of the former WWE Champion as Kane just continues to punish John Cena in this matchup.
He can be hurt. He can be defeated. Well, he may be made of flesh and blood, but he's completely unlike you and me, Michael. There's unquestionably something.
See Jerry Lawler put on his favorite lip gloss today. Spread them cheeks, John. I got something to say. That is a fucking gross mental image. I'm so sorry. John Cena working over the legs. The machine. This has been nuts. Every time Cena seems to be in control, you notice Kane, like I was just about to say there, you notice Kane just gets right back up and oh boy. Massive choke slam sends John Cena bending over his own back. And Kane picks up an easy victory over John Cena. This was just 7 minutes of physical punishment for the former WWE Champion. And he's going to have some time to think after suffering this. And Cena goes straight in for the attack. And Kane once again striking at the face, the bloodied face of Cena, dumping him out of the ring. And John Cena is frustrated. No matter what he does, he just can't get one over on Kane. He can't believe it. No matter what he tries to do, this demon is always getting the best of him. Well, anyway, we got one more match coming your way here tonight. Randy Orton set to face off in a non-title matchup as the new WWE Champion meets Bret Hart one-on-one. I certainly hope the Hitman knows what he's getting himself into. He and Bulldog may have pulled off a great victory over Jinder Mahal and the Great Khali last night at Over the Limit, but he needs to remember that he is now setting foot in the ring for the first time with a world champion here in the WWE, and Randy Orton, I mean, he said it best himself about his capabilities earlier in the night. For a lot of superstars, you'd listen to that kind of warning, that kind of speech, and you'd think nothing of it. You'd think, oh, that's his arrogance. Randy Orton has been absolutely relentless, and it's a WrestleMania victory inside Hell in a Cell over The Undertaker that rings true to just how dangerous Randy Orton can be. Two-time World Heavyweight Champion, and now in his first ever reign as WWE Champion. Do not ever underestimate Randy Orton. This man is undoubtedly one of the biggest legends to be in the wrestling business today. He is going to be a very important part of Monday nights for a long time to come still. And with Ted DiBiase in his corner, you never know what the legacy are going to try and pull in this matchup as well. Of course, Randy may be realizing that Bret had brought some backup in the shape of the British Bulldog. He decides to bring Ted out, even the playing field a little bit. There's some real psychology at work there. Credit where due, the WWE Champion. Definitely known for his smarts for a reason. Bret Hart setting foot in the ring with the WWE Champion, and as I say, you know, he may have gotten a victory over Jinder Mahal and the Great Khali at Over the Limit alongside Bulldog, and that's great and all, but is he ready for the Randy Orton, for the WWE Champion himself? Ted hanging over the ropes, and Bret dumped to the outside with a little help from Ted DiBiase. Of course, there's no real rule against that. Ted didn't really do anything to Bret Hart. Randy knocking Bret off the ropes as he takes it to Bret Hart, who is not, by the way, in any means a contender for the WWE Championship right now, but that could change in an instant if he can beat Randy Orton here tonight. I just don't know that Bret Hart is quite ready yet. The man may have one victory under his name, but he also has one loss in the championship scramble. I don't know why McMahon decided... Oh, that was not intentional. I don't know why McMahon decided to put Bret Hart in this matchup with Randy Orton tonight. Perhaps he just wanted to showcase his WWE Champion in the best way possible. But this is a ballsy move to put Bret Hart, who was so early into his WWE career, in the ring with the champion. You know, Bret is a respected wrestling legend, but here in this business, here in this universe, Bret Hart has never held a championship just yet. I mean, obviously, he's only competed in 2 matches. He could have been in the first season, but I couldn't find his contract in time. I got it afterwards. Just a little bit too late.
This will be a physical battle.
Sending Bret Hart into the corner, and oh, big clothesline. You got to think, did that beatdown on John Cena, did that do anything to Randy Orton? Did Randy Orton sit back and watch the way Kane laid into John Cena just moments before this match? And do you think that may have shaken him even a little bit? He says he's not afraid, and he actually went very direct for insulting Kane. But is there some intimidation behind those words? Is there a reason that Randy Orton felt the need to so verbally target the big red machine? Either way, I would imagine Kane is probably a top contender for the WWE Championship right now, especially after pinning the former champion. We've been told that in a couple weeks' time here on Raw, John Cena and Randy Orton will meet in a WWE Championship rematch. I look forward to seeing that. I believe that will be the Monday just before SmackDown's Capital Punishment. Definitely not trying to steal the limelight from them at all.
He may have an ego, but when you're as good as Randy Orton, look at this.
Backbreaker by Randy. Is this really going to be all it takes? Is this really going to be enough? RKO on Bret Hart by Randy Orton, and the British Bulldog getting up on the apron, trying to watch his partner's back. Uh-oh. You don't want to piss off the WWE Champion Randy Orton. British Bulldog feeling the wrath of Orton now.
He swung wild with that one. Has the headlock.
Oh, jeez, has Orton just turned this into a handicap match?
Squeezing down on the head. Ouch. Oh, an elbow drop.
Orton shifting his attention back to Bret Hart, the Hitman, getting attacked brutally by the WWE Champion as his partner Ted just kind of watches on to ensure that Bulldog doesn't try to step in. And we are watching a man get mauled out there. Look at the state of Bret Hart. I think Randy Orton definitely took notice of what Kane achieved in that ring, and he wanted to do the same. Bret coming back towards the ring. Randy deciding to take the time to target the British Bulldog as well. Randy making this one all about taking out both men. The Bulldog by Bret Hart there shifts Randy Orton's attention back to his actual opponent here tonight. And it seems like Ted and Bulldog have maybe taken up issue with one another. Randy, what is this? What is this actually? That's a good question. I don't like that very much. Enough's enough. Look at the state of Bret Hart. Who would have thought 24 hours after defeating Khali and Mahal that Bret Hart would have been getting so brutally attacked by the WWE Champion in the main event? Ooh. Bret Hart expected that to happen to him.
Orton has the headlock. Squeezing down on the head. Dodges to the side of that one.
Bret Hart and Randy Orton battling it out near the entryway here, as neither man really seems to be backing down from each other. Bret Hart definitely trying to show some strength, some heart, some courage. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be enough to put away the Apex Predator Randy Orton. Ooh. No, oh my God! Randy has decided the time has come to try this once again. He's warned Bulldog what comes his way if he decides to step in. Bulldog just won't allow it. Bulldog just won't allow Bret Hart to suffer the loss here tonight. He wants to have Bret's back through and through. And I feel like that's going to cost him in this one. Bulldog is just doing everything in his power to watch the back of Bret Hart. The Viper! Randy dropping Bulldog with an RKO for good measure. Randy just trying to get Bulldog out of this match. DiBiase almost obedient to Randy Orton, as Orton has told him to stay back, and that is exactly what he has done. Good to think what kind of status Bulldog is in. Randy with a very concise connection of moves there, dropping him with that RKO, throwing him over the steel steps, really trying to dispose of Bulldog, write him out of this matchup, deal with Bret Hart one-on-one. Wow, is it really that long ago they made the Cena sucks shirt? I remember hearing about that. Bulldog back up to his feet, and he is watching on at ringside, and Randy has taken exceptional notice of the fact that Bulldog is still not leaving ringside, still supporting his partner Bret Hart in this match. Oh, what's Randy doing? Gone out back outside again.
Bret's in trouble. Controlling the head.
Randy taking Bret. Oh, come on. We only just had that reassembled after Kane put John Cena through it. Randy Orton obviously taking exceptional notice of what Kane did to Cena, whether he admits it or not. Oh my good God. RKO through the announce table. How much more punishment can Bret Hart withstand at the hands of Randy Orton? And it looks like Orton has just accepted that this is going to be a count-out victory. There's Ted going to maybe help Bret get back in the ring. Testing to see whether or not Bret can even do it. Bret is back. I don't know what is driving Bret to continue competing in this matchup. But if I were Bret, I would have stopped a long time ago.
Bret Hart's father, Stu Hart, trained so many amazing WWE superstars. Did you ever work out of the Dungeon King?
Bret turning this one around, perhaps. Bret got Randy Orton up. Pile driver. Drops him with it. I don't know where the hell Bret is getting this second wind from. Oh, wow. The amount of textures in these fights took me by surprise there. Randy able to kick out at 1 as Ted DiBiase decides to pay them back. After so much interference from Bulldog. Speaking of which, there's Bulldog once again. Bret Hart, oh my god, here it comes. Bret Hart actually applying the sharpshooter on Randy Orton. But Ted DiBiase distracting the referee. British Bulldog distracting the referee. The ref can't focus. Bret going in for the cover here. And again, Ted DiBiase showing some kind of payoff there for being at ringside. Orton going into the cover. Bulldog now up on the apron. Fans seem pretty divided on who they want to see come out on top. I don't know how Bret has hung in for as long as he has. I don't know what he's operating off of right now. There is some kind of determination here. Uh-oh, Randy. He's going to that place. You know that place. He's going to it. We've seen this connection of moves before. Orton into another cover attempt here on Bret Hart. And Bret still able to kick out. Backbreaker. Orton into the cover once again. And another kick out by Bret Hart. Enough is enough. Bret Hart dropped with the 4th RKO in this match. And enough was in fact enough. British Bulldog knew if he tried to help Bret anymore in this match, that was going to backfire. Bret had taken some serious punishment in this match. And we got to hope he's going to be able to come out of this one okay. This was a hell of a main event, and I got to give a lot of credit to Bret Hart for finding it in him to start fighting back. But unfortunately, it was too little, too late. Randy Orton, the Viper, striking down with the RKO, and he is now victorious here tonight. The WWE Champion closes out Monday Night Raw with an incredible performance to really assert his dominance in what he calls the Age of Orton. Thank you all for watching Monday Night Raw. I will see you guys tomorrow night on ECW when Mark Henry challenges Mankind for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. See you guys tomorrow night.